Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here goes nothing. This is a gear video for people that are crazy with gear. What they do is put it in their bag, take it out of their bag, put it in their bag, take it out of their bag many times, because that's what I did on the AT. This is what I'm doing on the PCT. What I'm going to do is put all my gear in my bag, and that's how it's going to be all the time. Every time I'm pretty particular, so I have everything in its spot. So here we go. We're just going to go with the Talon 44 Osprey bag. It's going to be my go-to bag. I'm going to take a Nyla Flume bag, which are noisier than a trash bag, but it's going to keep my gear dry. First thing that's going to go in, this is my sleeping pad. Thermarest, Neolite, X-Lite, and XT matte. It's going on the bottom. Actually going to go on the bottom before the Nyla Flume bag. Nyla Flume bag goes in there. This here is my Enlightened Equipment 20-degree down quilt. On the AT, I used a sleeping bag / over quilt, but it wasn't a quilt, it was sleeping. Goes on bottom. Next, food bag. This here is 3 days of food. It's going to go on top of the sleeping bag. Next up, I'm put my tent. Tent is a Z-Pack Flex Solo. I need one of these to put up that tent. Next thing that's going to go in the bag is my ditty bag, all my medications. And all of these are packed in. This is a Hyperlite 1 liter Dyneema bag. So it's my ditty bag, toothbrush, toothpaste, all that kind of stuff, medication. That's going to get stuff down in there. Same thing. This is a 9 liter bag. This is my extra clothing. It's going to go on top. You got to kind of stuff it down in there sometimes. Let's see. Not sure if I'm bringing this or not, but it is some cord with 1 carabiner. Not sure if I'm bringing it or not. I'm going to put it in my bag. It's going to go actually behind all that other stuff, not in the Nyla Flume area. I'm just going to grab stuff. This is going to be filled. A 1 liter smart water bottle. Goes on one side. So I'm going to have a 1 liter on each side, 1 liter smart water bottle. Going to go on the other side. Good thing about that is I like to keep stuff balanced. Next thing I'm going to pack is my umbrella. This is the G43 tiny umbrella. My wife got it for me. I hope I use it. It is going to go on the back side of the bottle so it does not fall out. Mosquito net. Just a cheap one from Walmart, mosquito net. That is going to go in one of my side pouches. Hip pockets, that's what they call them. Let's do this real quick. This is my fanny pack that I got. Very light, very good. I'm going to have a pair of sun gloves. I'm going to have some chapstick. I think I'm going to keep my lighter in there. I'm going to keep a little tape in there just to have for blister repair, stuff like that. A pair of sunglasses, my headphones, and my knife. If I have enough room, I'll put some snacks in there too. So that's not in the bag, but that's going to go around my waist. Extra Nyla Flume bag. I am going to put that back behind all of that, so it's not going to be in the pack itself. It's going to be available and behind the pack. Frog Togs is my rain gear. Frog Togs pants, Frog Togs top. Just cheap. They are going to go in my brain section of the pack, right here in the top. That way it's easy access. Actually, they are going to go, my rain jacket is going to go in the top. My rain pants are going to be stuffed inside. Let's see what we got here. My light needs to be, it is a night core headlight. It's got three different settings for the white light. Three different settings for the red light also. It gets brighter and it also has a flash. In case of emergency, it'll be a flash. It's going to go in my brain up top so that it is available. I think it just fell out. The other things that are going to go in the top so that they're available, of a 2-liter CNOC water bladder. It's going to go in the top because I need to fill this a lot. My Sawyer water filter is going to go in the top because I need that to put on the top of the smart water bottle when it's in order to filter it and when it's filtered. And my night core headlamp is going to go on the top. Let's zip that top up so that we're done with that. These are the straps for my quilt to go around my sleeping pad. I'm going to put those in there. I don't have a spot for them yet, but I'm just going to throw them in there for now. Oh, the other thing I am going to keep very available is my toilet paper kit. Looking for my trowel. I haven't seen it. All right. Also, in my fanny pack, I'm going to put a little bit of sunscreen. All right, let's get this pack closed up. Let's see. Stakes are going to go behind the other water bottle on this side. I don't want them to poke anything or do anything like that. I have 10 stakes. My tent takes 10 stakes. They're in I believe this is a Hyperlight Dyneema bag. I can set up my tent with 6. I'm going to take 10. I'm going to lose 1. I'm going to do something. So I'm going to put those right behind there. This is an onshore thing so far. This is a pillow. I'm going to throw it in my bag. Not sure if I'm going to keep it or not. It is the Enlightened equipment that I got free when I got the Enlightened equipment sleeping bag. This is my electronics. I have a charger. I have 4 cords for my 4 different electronics that I need to charge. And I have 2 cubes that have 2 adapters in each of those. It's going to go in the bag. Part of my poop kit. It is going to go on the outside of the bag. A spoon for my cold soaking is going to go on the outside of my bag also. All right. This thing is my Charger City clamp that I'm going to be putting on my trekking pole. Oh, I can't forget this. This is probably going to go pretty deep in my bag. On the outside, it's my permit to hike the PCT trail. Let's put it inside for now. All right. Eyeglasses, I usually wear contacts. Sometimes on the trail it gets tricky wearing contacts because you have to be clean. So I'm going to bring my other pair of eyeglasses. We're going to throw those on the outside for now. All right, we're getting there. For my umbrella system, it is going to be attached to one of my straps. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use these to wrap around the umbrella and attach it to one of my shoulder straps on my backpack. We're just going to put those in there for now. So what we do is I spin up that Nylophone bag. Everything in that Nylophone bag is going to stay dry. Cinch this up. I still have some more stuff I'm going to put on the outside. Cinch that up. Clip that up. Clip up the brain. Inside my pack, I have my 3 days of food in my food bag. On the outside of my pack, I keep my first day a day that I'm hiking, I keep that on the outside of my pack. So I do not have to go all the way deep inside my pack every time I stop to get a snack. So that's my daily ration of food. Goes on the outside of my pack. What are we going to have for dinner tonight? So this is my Talente jar. This is my cold soak jar. That's also going to go on the outside of my pack, and it's going to be standing up this way on the outside of my pack. All right, that's good. One other thing I forgot. Not sure if this is its spot, but this is a extra. It's got an extra gasket in there, and it's an extra filter or top of the filter for my mini squeeze, Sawyer mini squeeze. Here we go. This is hand sanitizer. I also have soap and a rag, and some people have said, just take the soap and rag, don't take the hand sanitizer. But I kind of like having this. It's going to go on the side of my pack. So when I stop to have a snack, stop to have lunch, stop to have anything, I don't have to dig into my pack to get my soap and rag. This is going to go on a hip pocket on the side of my bag. Let's see. We're getting there. My Garmin InReach Mini is going to go on my right shoulder strap. It's going to be there all the time because you got to be safe. Bad things can happen on the trail. We're going to put that there. It is accessible there, and I'll show you guys when I get everything done, which we're just about done. I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to be wearing my pack. I like these, just a simple handkerchief. I have it on a little tiny carabiner. What I usually do is hook it right here, and I'll show you once I'm wearing it. So here we go. All right, let me put this on, and we'll go through just a couple more things, then we'll be done. Oh, I'm sorry. One thing I didn't do was hook this. This is going to be hooked right there. This here is a cut down foam thermarest pad. What it is sit down to have lunch is one thing I'll use it on as a sit pad. I'll also put it underneath my, I'll also put it underneath my blow up pad in my tent. Just a little more protection from the elements, a little more protection from the ground, so I don't want to destroy my tent. So we're going to leave that out for now. So like I said, my Garmin Mini is going to sit here. I have 1 liter smart water bottle on each side. This here is my 3/4 of a liter. I think it's a 0.75, 700 milliliter bottle that I'll keep here because it's very, very accessible and I'm going to drink a lot of water. Beside that, like I said, this is going to be right at the bottom of my pack on the outside. Don't have a system yet, but this is going to be either worn as a fanny pack or worn as like a cross shoulder type of thing. My cell phone's going to be in here, or my cell phone's going to be attached on my trekking pole with like this. What else, son? All right, we're not there yet, but down the road on the trail, when I get up to Kennedy Meadows, I need this bad boy. So this bad boy is going to go, my sleeping bag's going to be in the bottom. This is going to go right where my food bag is, right on top of the sleeping bag. Right now, I just have a bunch of other gear that my wife is going to send me when I'm on the trail, and I'm sure she's going to pack this full of food when she sends it to me at Kennedy Meadows. So this, if you would think about it, it's going to go in the middle of my pack, right in the middle of my pack above the sleeping bag when I do need this, which is about mile 700 or so when I get up to the Sierra Nevada. Some people will do this on the outside of their pack. They strap it literally to the top. I think that makes it top heavy, and I think it makes it a lot of weight. You want most of your weight towards the middle or the bottom of your pack, or that's how I really like it. So I'm good. This does fit in my pack. I have tried it. So it's going to go not this way, but it's going to be laying sideways pretty much at the middle of my back to the small of my back. So I'm not sure if you guys have questions, suggestions. I'm open for them. Remember, I did talk about the umbrella. So I believe the umbrella is going to be attached right in this area with those two wires, bungee cord wire type of things. And I'm going to attach it right there so it can go over. So altogether, with carrying 2 liters of water with food, my lighter pack, it's online there. I believe it says that I'm going to be right at 25 pounds. That's 4 days of food, 2 liters of water. There are sections in the desert that I'm going to have to carry 4 liters of water or more. So I have the capability right now to carry just about 5 liters of water. I have one on each side. I have my water bladder, and I have this. So that's just under 5 liters of water. I hope I don't have to carry that much, but there's times that I'm probably going to have to carry 5 liters of water. Let's get ready to hike.